Today is April 5th. So welcome everyone. We're gonna do introductions right now. So I'm gonna go around the table. And the first person to my right, please introduce yourself. Oye de Jesus, committee board member.
Michael Pimentel, committee member.
Larissa Layeto, chairperson of committee board one. We have a very short agenda today. We have three businesses that will present to us. One of them requesting a renewal of a liquor license application and others that have requested extension, so they will not be attending today. So we basically have Angela's Two Cuisine Inn, located at 440 East 138th Street. If you please can introduce yourselves. You can come forward if you want to. Some people like to present from there, whatever makes you feel more comfortable.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Flor Paulino. I am assistant in the marketing team and the bookkeeping services.
Hi, my name is Omar Ramos.
Okay. The idea and the goal of Angela to Cuisine is to bring a different commitment to the community, a diversity besides serving the community in their need and feel well. Uh, Angela Cuisine has been established since 2019, but Omar Ramos took over recently in 2022, officially in 2023, as the official owner of Angela to Cuisine. As you may see in the presentation that we have sent beforehand, we have some plates that is not just about Mexican food. This is a diversity, so everyone is welcome to come in. It is a family-oriented business where people feel comfortable in coming into this business. The business establishment as well has been serving the community as well for private events and for private institution or non-for-profit institution to be able to come in and have some meetings and serve the community to be a better Mo Haven in East 138th Street. Omar, why don't you say where you come from, what is your background, and how... Is it okay if he speaks Spanish?
Claro,
Así que ustedes
sí,
mucho hablan español.
Pequeños y tuve la oportunidad de trabajar comida y hace un par de años emprender en negocios y tengo ahora un restaurante mexicano, se llama La Jefa, está en la 78, una tienda de artesanía mexicana y también tuve una steakhouse en Queens, pero bastante.
Okay. So
Omar,
just translating, he wanted, oh, you wanted, you,
Go
oh,
ahead.
awesome.
No, you will
No,
do better.
Please do it. Yeah, go for it.
Well, his experience has been over 20 years. He can, I'm adding to this, Yes, actually, he owns La Jefa restaurant, which is in Willis, 138, between 138 and 139. He also has a Mexican craft store, and he used to have a steakhouse in Brooklyn, right? Yes. And now he's pursuing with Angela's Two Cuisine. So his experience in the industry is quite a long time. Yes.
What are the states in between 440 East?
Willis and Brown.
Brooke.
Brown.
Brooke or
Well,
Brown?
Yeah,
Place.
Brown is
Brown.
there, and then it's Brook.
Brown and Brook.
Mhm.
Okay. So I have a question on my, you've been operating for how long?
¿Cuánto tiempo tú estabas?
¿Por cuánto tiempo ha estado en operación?
La operación casi un año,
Con este
con
negocio.
este sí, el otro 2 años.
Sí, la jefa sí lo conozco bastante, es amplio. Pero hay bastante restaurante mexicano en esa área. ¿Cómo está yendo el negocio?
Bien, bueno, en la área de las cocinas nada más tenemos pocos platos mexicanos, pero en realidad vendemos más pastas, hamburguesas, bisteces.
Okay.
Es más de este lado.
Okay.
Sí, es más diverso, especialmente es muy famoso por las hamburguesas que conllevan. Hacen mucha variedad de hamburguesas, como con piñas y varios sabores para que las personas puedan venir y tener diferentes.
¿Qué horario
servicios.
And it's after we go back and forth.
Ajá, ya sé. ¿Qué horario tiene?
Por el momento de 11 de lunes a jueves, de 11 a 10 y media. Ya viernes, sábado y domingo cerramos a las 11 y media. Está muy ocupado a las 12.
Okay. I want to know if members and the public have any questions.
We translate back to the English. for the record, please.
Yes. The business is open from 11 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., 10:30 p.m. This is from lunes a jueves, Monday to Thursday, and then from Friday to Saturday, it closed until 11:30 p.m.
You also mentioned, one of the questions from the chair was that there are other businesses and restaurants in that area. How's this business doing?
Especially because there's a lot of Mexican restaurant in the area, but they barely have Mexican plates. They have more of American style dishes. Pasta, they have steaks, they have burgers in different flavors and such and such. Paellas, as we have in the presentation as well. I have a color presentation. I don't know if you guys want to pass it around. I know you guys have a black and white presentation in hand. Sometimes it's better to see in colors.
I just have a quick question.
No.
So, I know that there've been a lot of issues involving police on that block, and in some of those restaurants. Have any of those issues come from the restaurant? Has any of those issues led from outside, from inside and come outside? One of the things we request is the 311 complaints from the precinct, so we didn't receive those yet. But from you all that you know of, have you ever received any complaints from residents? Have any issues occurred?
Ella pregunta, entonces,
Nada más que pasa mucho, se roban mucho, saltan los dos y luego la policía va por los videos al restaurante. Decirles,
pero alguno de esos complaints ha salido del establecimiento de Angela's Cuisine.
no, no hasta que yo tenga razón.
Que tengamos conocimiento, no ha salido ninguno. So as long as we know, there have been no complaints for Angela's Cuisine or have any involvement that police have to be involved. As a matter of fact, we are actually doing collaboration with the community and with the police officer to come into the establishment and pursue the meeting, as you may see also in the presentation. So, the reviews as well says, well review about this establishment. So far, there has been no complaints about Angela Cuisine or any conflict that has involved police.
I just want to say for the chair and for just to make sure that when this information accurate, because we're doing our research and this information for the board makes decision, it will come out to the full board. So if there's information that you want to give, please make sure you provide it at this meeting.
Oh, that quick question.
Excuse me, with the chair.
Sí ha estado la policía, pero han robado gente estos bajos los videos. Sí, no. Hasta el momento se ha ido, pero recoger videos sin evidencia. Yeah.
His acknowledgement has been police do come into the establishment, but to have evidence of what has been going around with robbery or any disturbance. That's his understanding. Because they do have cameras on the outside that covers the area.
And when you say that you have you've built the relationship, how has that relationship been, and how have you built this relationship with this particular group?
Alejandro, which is not here today, unfortunately, he couldn't make it. We made a commitment, especially with the Bronx Chambers of Commerce. So Bronx Chambers of Commerce help us create 138 merchant collective. So for a better Haven, for a better 138, for a cleaner, safety community. And that's how we became, there was no other business around that could lend us the space to have the meeting. And they came up to Angela's, they asked if we could have meetings there. And that's how the involvement has become with the community board and not the community board, I'm sorry, with the 138 Merchant Collective and as well with the police officers.
How big is your space, and how many people does it hold?
Esa respuesta la puedes responder tú, Omar. ¿Entendés?
So, ¿tú sabes cuánta gente puede aguantar en el restaurante?
Probably here. No.
Hay 6 mesas, pero vamos a mirar acá.
Aproximado, Omar. An approximate, doesn't have to be
Yeah, más o menos.
Sentadas unas 40 personas sentadas.
40 people seated.
So you don't have a sprinkler system in the premises, ¿verdad? Tú no tienes,
The sprinkler system,
Yeah.
you said?
tú no tienes uno de pa el agua.
Yeah, there is.
Oh. Gracias.
Yeah, by the fire code.
How many years were you able to get your lease?
Mhm.
With an option to renew for 5 more years?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, I think we've asked a good number of questions.
I have one.
One more question.
Yes, so during the hours of operation, is it just a restaurant or will it convert into maybe like a little lounge spot for people to hang out, or is it just gonna be restaurant?
Just-
Solamente comida.
Any plans for outside?
No.
Omar, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to come today, you know, and for keeping your business open and choosing to do business here in the South Bronx. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for your involvement with the community and with the chamber and everyone else. So we're gonna bring these to the full board because we don't have a quorum right now. But I think it looks very positive. So again, I want to thank you for taking the time to come today. Le quería agradecer por tomar el tiempo de venir hoy y por hacer negocio aquí en el sur del Bronx, por el trabajo que está haciendo también con las demás organizaciones. How many employees do you have, by the way?
Por el momento nada más somos 4. Bueno, son
4 empleados. 4 employees for now. I hope you continue to grow and thank you so much for taking the time. Como no tenemos quórum hoy, vamos a traer su aplicación a todo el board y entonces ahí se vota para hacer la renovación. Por el momento no vemos nada negativo. Vamos a esperar el reporte que sí nos van a traer de la policía y le deseamos muchísimo éxito.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias a usted.
por tu-
Thank you
Suerte.
for your time.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
So thank you, Madam Chair. As mentioned in the beginning of the agenda, we have 2 other businesses. The first come to the business on 104, sorry, 101 Lincoln Avenue. There we go, which is good. First concierge. And the marijuana and cannabis products at 831 Westchester Avenue asks the committee for official extension for over 31 days before they are to be heard. They both of these applications came within the last 2 weeks, so within 14 days, and so we will just need unanimous consent from the committee to go to the Office of Cannabis Management and the New York State Liquor Authority to ask for an extension. They can appear at the next committee hearing in May.
That's OCM. Do you,
OCM and New York State Liquor Authority. So
Yeah.
one is a liquor license, one is a cannabis license.
but the presentation is only from OCM that we're getting.
No, there are 2 businesses.
No, I'm sorry. I think the presentation that Pascal Bernard is gonna do, right? When did they ask us to try to schedule that one?
That's scheduled for May.
For May, correct. Okay,
So now I'm gonna go back to, what we're talking about is each consent committee about the 2 applications, New York State liquor license application and Office of Cannabis Management application. These 2 businesses that are on the agenda asks for an extension to come in May. for
that's
the committee
okay.
meeting.
Yeah, for me, that's okay. How about you?
Okay, I'm confused with the address and we're gonna have more information about the spot?
We could request it.
So there is no,
Yeah, that's for the new liquor license.
so again, these 2 ones that are in red that says on the agenda, they do not have a presentation before the board today. They asked for an extension. 101 Lincoln Avenue. This is the first that's under there. And there was, we just showing the pictures where these businesses are. We'll talk to stop when people are talking. I continue? Okay, so 101 Lincoln Avenue, New York State liquor license application for new one. They asked for the extension. And then it says 90 on top of this 101.
Yeah, and again, I wouldn't rely on that Google stuff.
Yeah, no, no,
I think we should just vote on whether we're gonna give them the,
Yeah, that's
the extension, and they can come and they can do their work. We don't, if they're not here, we shouldn't be doing a lot of work.
Which is good that they asked for the extension. They want to be prepared.
Exactly what I'm advising. So we okay with us, with the staff reaching out? We not do?
Yeah.
Thank you. Can we ask, this thing, unanimous consent that we could, the staff can reach out to the New York State liquor license and the Office of Cannabis Management for an extension, because we have to ask officially the state to give a license. If we don't respond, then they automatically get a license. So I'm saying this committee, that is really unanimous consent for those present to ask for the extension.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
By a
Yeah,
vote,
sure.
raise your
Yes.
hand. Thank you
Yes.
so much. I
Thank
think
you.
it's clear that we're
Thank you.
giving them a yes. Okay, that's good.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That's all.
Okay, do we have any old business? I think we discussed a few weeks ago on creating like our little cheat sheet for those cannabis applications. I think the fact that we're gonna get a presentation from OCM makes it easier. So that way, when we understand the parameters and they give us the explanation, we can also use that information to come up with our little cheat sheet and even run it by Pascal, she's a good friend, and continue our business. Okay, is there anything else that it needs to be discussed here? This is gonna be the shortest meeting. Nos vamos. Okay, motion to adjourn this meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
I second the motion of the Jesus.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Discussion of the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. We had done.
Very good, very
That was
good.
pretty fast.
Thank you for keeping it
It's
simple.
Friday.
I have